the two of the biggest men in the world, pretty much, Shaq, and then followed by Paul Wight. It was nice to finally, I mean, humongous announcement, no pun intended. I love Paul Wight's wits and his little comedy, little things that he can jab. How he's kind of playing. His shirt said it all, and the crowd was chanting it. And he's like, "Raise your hand if anyone saw this coming." Because I personally have always thought he was a lifer for WWE. And you have those talent that you think are lifers. I mean, like Undertaker, yes, he's going to be a lifer and is a lifer, respectful. Loyalty is a good characteristic to have, for
Agreed.
sure. And for some reason, I always thought Paul Wight had like a 100-year contract that he signed like a few years ago. So this was a huge surprise.
Yeah.
And Tony and him are going to be a nice duo on the new show, Dark Elevation. And he came with some news, how he has got the inside scoop of a Hall of Famer, and we keep bouncing things back and forth off, and I was asking the Twitter universe, like, who do you think it is? People are saying possibly Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar,
I've heard CM Punk.
X-Pac. CM Punk would be,
that would be a game changer.
More beneficial for a unannounced surprise. An announced surprise, you're kind of like, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's exciting. Dude, I will say, this could have been a segment where Paul Wight just came out, said hello to everybody, said he was excited to be a part of AEW, and that could have been it. Right. And it could have been totally fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that the arrival of Paul Wight was just the footnote of this segment speaks volumes, man. Like, not only did he show up and he did a great job, you could tell very comfortable on the mic. He's such an industry veteran. The dude laughs at himself. He doesn't take himself too seriously. I think he's going to fit very, very well in the commentator's role. But the fact that his arrival was just a footnote to the bigger picture of him announcing this surprise signee who's Hall of Fame worthy.
Right.
Dude, I mean, it's got that is incredible. And what a nice use of like that surprise.
For sure.
The surprise of Paul Wight being on the show to then build to another bigger surprise. Just beautiful storytelling, very smart by AEW in doing that, man. If you had to put money on it, who would be your pick?
Man, I would like to see Kurt Angle. I mean, I didn't even think of that.
Makes a lot of sense.
Listening to an interview with Wardlow, he said that him and Kurt Angle trained a lot, and so there's already some kind of talent relations there. And I don't think Kurt is a lifer type of guy. I think he's just a fan of the business.
Yep.
And so, what about you?
Kurt's a great answer. I've also seen people buzzing on Twitter wondering if it could be a female talent, like a Lita, like a Trish Stratus, somewhere like that. And that would be a buzzworthy thing. I don't know, man. That's a real tough call.
Right.
That we'll be having eyes glued
for sure
to the TV revolution, because we can't. I mean, that's going to be exciting. I know that there's been a lot of conversation about will it be a legend. I personally would love it if it was somebody who could contribute in the ring.
I agree. Me too.
That's what I would want. So I know that there's been names tossed around about Jeff Cobb and things like that. I don't know who it will be, but I personally would love to see somebody who could actually use this big announcement to help transform the landscape in the ring in AEW. I would love that. So we'll see what happens, man. I definitely will be geeked out about that.